Hello, all my dear students. My name is Ajay Gulati. Welcome to Shri Jain's Rank Zone classes. I am your friend and mentor for the mathematics portion, and today we will be discussing. This will be our last class for the profit and loss. So far, we did three classes, and we have done out of 12, 8 exercises from profit and loss. The remaining four are not that big, so I'll try to most probably I'll wind them up today itself. Okay, so let's start with the class directly. Let me start with the questions. I will tell you the basic concepts along with the questions only. Okay. A milkman bought 70 liters of milk for rupees 630 and added 5 liters of water. If he sells it at rupees 9 per liter, his profit percent is C. Let's say what is the CP? CP. A milkman bought 70 liters of milk for rupees 630. CP is equal to 630 rupees. Total, let's say first of all, milk purchased. How much is the milk purchased? That is 70 liter. Okay. Water added. How much is the water added? 5 liter. So new quantity of milk or final quantity of milk is 75 liter. If he sells it at rupees 9 per liter, his profit percentage is now final selling price. Final SP is what? 75 into 9, that is 750 minus 75 or 675, this much. Now what is the profit? The profit is SP minus CP, which is equal to 675 minus 630, that is 45 rupees is the profit percent. Now 45 upon 630 into 100. It's not that tough, student. The calculation is actually easy. Why? See, 45 into 2 is 90. 90 into 7 is 630, so it comes 14. 2 into 7. Okay, so this is 100 by 14% or 7 1 by 7%. You can write it as 50 by 7 if you want. 7 1 by 7%. You can have a look over it if you want to. Let me show you the next question. A milkman mixes water with milk and sells the mixture at the cost price of pure milk. The volume of water in liters to be mixed with each liter of milk to get a 25% profit is. See, students, let's assume, let's just assume 1 liter milk, 1 liter milk cost is 1 rupee. Okay, 1 liter milk costs rupee 1. Now, that way, 100 liter milk will cost rupees 100. Now, if I want to get 25% profit, in order to get 25% profit, what do we get? In order to get 25% profit, what will happen is, mm, how much should be my selling price? This is now CP. Okay. In order to get 25% profit, SP will be what? Rupees 125. Since the milk is sold at, since the milk is sold at rupees 125 only at at the cost price at the cost price. Therefore, our CP was 100 and we are charging 125. Therefore, 25 rupees is earned because of adding water. Therefore, therefore, water upon milk is how much? 25 by 100, or ratio terms 1 by 4, that is option number 1. You can have a look if you want to. Should I move to the next one? To gain 10% on selling the mixture of milk and water at the cost price of pure milk, the quantity of water to be mixed with 50 kg of pure milk is to gain 10% on selling the mixture of milk and water at the cost price. Okay, see, we are selling it at the cost price. Okay, assume 50 liters costs rupees 50. Okay, 1 liter, assume 1 liter per rupee. Okay, 1 liter per rupee. Now, to profit is how much? 10%. Fit 10%. Here, the CP was 50. So SP will be how much? SP will be 55. Now, since SP is 55 rupees, since the milk is sold at CP, therefore 55 rupees are fetched, are obtained by selling 55 liters. Okay, initially milk was, how much was the milk initially? Initially the milk was 50 liter, therefore 5 liter of water must be added. 5 liter of water must have been added. Okay, dear students, let's move ahead. Next question. A milkman mixed the water with milk to gain 25% by selling the mixture at cost price. The ratio of milk and water is, students, is directly this time. Whenever things are sold at CP na, if water and milk mixture is sold at CP, then the profit percent, this is the main line now, then the profit percent is equal to the percentage of milk, water upon milk, not water in the mixture, it is water upon milk. Here the profit is to gain 25%, profit is equal to 25%, means 25 by 100. This is water, this is milk. Okay, this is 1, this is 4, or I can say the ratio of water and milk is 1 is to 4. If somebody asks me the ratio of water and the mixture, that will be what? Water upon water plus milk, that will be 1 upon 1 plus 4, or that will be 1 by 5. Let's move ahead. We'll wind this up very early, quickly, okay? A milkman makes 20% profit by selling milk mixed with water at rupees 9 per liter. If the cost price of 1 liter pure milk is rupees 10 and the ratio of milk and water in the said mixer is, this is a good question. Now we ought to do it, okay? See, he makes 20% profit by selling milk mixed with water at rupees 9 per liter. First of all, okay, he's selling at 9 per liter, rupees 9 per liter. SP is equal to what? SP is equal to 9 rupees. SP is equal to what? Actually, CP plus profit. I have told you. Let's say the CP is C. Whatever the milk he is selling, the CP is C. I am not talking about this CP. This is actual CP. I am talking about the CP of the milk which is being sold in the mixture. He is not selling 1 liter milk actually. He is selling 1 liter mixture. I am talking about pure milk. So the CP of pure milk plus the profit. Profit is earned because of adding water. The profit is 20% of C. Okay. So that way I can say 1.2 C is equal to 9 rupees. So that way, what is the cost price? 9 divided by 6 by 5, or that will be, so the cost price is 7.5 rupees. Now, this is the actual CP. This is the CP of 1 liter is equal to how much? 10. So, therefore, what I can say, therefore, he is selling in 7.5 rupees. How much will he be selling? He will be selling 750 ml. Okay. Then the ratio of milk and water in the said mixture is, see students, now if he sells 1 liter, then there is only, if he sells 1 liter, then there is only 750 ml milk in that, or 750 ml milk, 250 ml water. Therefore, milk upon water is how much, dear students? 750 by 250, or 3 is to 1. Okay, dear students, this was a bit typical and this was genuinely a good question. Okay, now I will move to next concepts. Sorry, let me change it. A trader marks his good 20% above the cost price, but allows his customer a discount of 10% on the cost price. 10%. Okay. Assume CP is equal to, let's say, C. Okay. If CP is equal to C, then marked price is equal to 20% extra. 20% extra, that is marked price 1.2C or 1.20C. Now discount offered is equal to 10% or 0.12C. This is 1.20C. Therefore, what is the selling price? Selling price will be 1.20C minus 0.12C or 1.08C. Selling price. Okay. This is the selling price. Selling price is 1.08 into cost price. This is given to us as, this is given 216 is equal to 1.08C. Getting it different. So C is what? 216 upon 1.08. That will be 200 rupees exactly. Okay, dear students. Clear to all? Next one, students. The whole thing is, how do we? I have discussed this thing in the very first class only. How do we get a selling price? How is selling price retrieved? How is selling price calculated? It is calculated by two ways. First, method one. Method two. What is the method one? CP plus profit. Method two, mark price minus discount. Let's take the next one. A trader allows a discount of 10% on the mark price. Mark price, he still has a profit of 17% on the cost price. Find the percentage profit if he sells at mark price. 30% is the answer. Students, if you are good at calculation, you can also spot figure out very easily. See, I told you SP1 is equal to SP2. What is the method one? CP plus profit or marked price minus discount. Let's talk about, let's assume CP is equal to 100. Since there is no money involved, no rupees are involved, therefore I can assume 100 rupees. CP is 100. The profit is 17%. Marked price we don't know and we have to find out. Discount is 10%. This discount is this discount or MP. So 117 is equal to 0.9M, or this comes out to be, so marked price is equal to 130 rupees. Profit on selling at marked price or profit if SP is equal to 130 rupees. Profit if SP is equal to 130 rupees, that will be 100, 130 minus 100, 30 rupees or 30%. This is your answer. You can take a moment before I bring you the next question. Just have a look over it. Students, if you are good at calculation, na, you can just think of it in a flash in a second. Then you will find this, and you could have just everything is verbal actually. 'To gain 8% after allowing a discount of 10%, by what percent cost price should be hiked in the list price? To gain 8% after allowing a discount of 10%, what percent price should be hiked in the list price? List price is same as marked price. We already discussed SP1 is equal to SP2. Assume CP is equal to 100. How is this calculated? CP plus profit is equal to mark price minus discount. To gain 8%, marked price minus discount is 10%. So this comes out to be 0.9 m. 108 m comes out to be 108 by 0.9, or m is equal to 120 rupees. Therefore, profit on selling at marked price is equal to 20%. Okay, dear students, you must be clear with all this. Should I be moving ahead with the next question? Okay, let's take one more of this type. Yeah, this is a bit with bit different values. A tradesman allows a discount of 15% on the market price. How much above the cost price must he mark his goods so as to obtain 90%? Now, should I do it directly? Assume CP is equal to 100. CP plus profit, market price minus discount 100. Profit is 19. Market price minus discount is 15%. 0.85 M is equal to 119. Okay, dear students, this is actually 17 into 7. This is 17 into 0.5. 17 and 7 cancel. So that way I can say 17 to 0.05. Okay, 17 into 0.05 M. So M is equal to 7 upon 0.05, or 700 upon 5 is equal to marked price. M comes out to be 140 rupees. Therefore, what is the markup percent? Markup percent is 40%. Okay, dear students, should I be moving to the next type of questions? Let's take one more of this type. By selling an article at two-thirds of the market price, there is a loss of 10%. The profit percent when the article is sold at the market price is C. Again, SP. How will the SP be calculated? CP minus loss. This is SP. Also, marked price minus discount. This will also be the same thing. Okay. So assume CP is equal to 100. Now 100. If I sell it two-third of the marked price. That is, our marked price minus discount will yield in a value, will give me a value two-third of n. Okay, this is the selling price. This is directly, this is also selling price. This is directly given as selling price. Loss of 10%. So easily done. So the marked price is 135 rupees. Okay. So the marked price is 135 rupees. Let's move ahead. Now I will be taking next exercise. Yeah, this is actually, I'll say, a bit easy. Okay. If there is a 20 profit of 20% on the cost price of an article, the percentage of profit calculated on its selling price will be CDS means profit of 20% the cost price. What is SP? SP is CP plus profit. Assume CP is equal to 100. Okay, when I assume CP is equal to 100, then what's happening is SP becomes 100 plus profit. This profit is given as 20%. This is 120. Now, profit as a percent of SP will be what? Profit is 20 over 120. Percentage required to therefore multiply by 100. Okay, this becomes 1 by 6 into 100%, that is 16 2 by 3%. Okay, dear students. Next, a man purchased a bedsheet for rupees 450 and sold it at a gain of 10% calculated on the selling price. The selling price of the bedsheet was C. How is the SP calculated or how is the CP calculated? What is the CP? CP is 450. How is what is SP? SP is CP plus profit. SP, assume SP is equal to S. Assume selling price is equal to S. So this is S is equal to CP. The CP is 450 plus. What is the profit? Profit is 10% of SP. 10% of SP, or I can say 0.1 S. This is S 450, or I can say 0.9 S is equal to 450. That way S is equal to 450 upon 0.9. You are good at calculation, my dear student. This will be 500 rupees. Let's move to the next one. You can think about it. You try to do it before I do. Or should I be starting it? Let me start it. By selling an article, a man makes a profit of 25% of his selling price. His profit percentage. See, what is the rule? Selling price is what? Selling price is CP plus profit. Now, as usual, assume CP is equal to 100 rupees. This is equal to 100. Man makes a profit of 25% of its selling price. Profit of 25% of its selling price, that is 0.25 S. Selling price is S. Assume SP is equal to S. So here this becomes 0.75 S is equal to 100, that is S minus 0.25 S is equal to 100, or 0.75 S is equal to 100, that is 3 by 4S is equal to 100. S comes out to be 400 by 3, that is S is equal to 133.33. Okay, so if selling CP is 100, S is equal to selling price is equal to 133, then profit percent is equal to 33.33, or 33 1 by 3%. I hope this must be clear to all. Okay, let's move to the next one. Just one more of this type, and then I'll move to the next exercise. A person sold an article at 20% profit on the selling price. Afterwards, when the cost price reduced by 10%, then he also reduced the selling price by 10%. His percentage of profit on the cost price will be, look dear students, a person sold an article at 20% profit on the selling price. First of all, let's start with this line. Assuming CP is equal to 100, SP is equal to S. Now, okay, I hope all this is visible and readable and legible. Now, as usual, SP is equal to CP plus profit. CP is 100, profit is 20% of the selling price, 0.2 S. So from here, what do I get? 0.8 S is equal to 100. S is equal to 100 upon 0.8, or 100 upon 4 by 5. That will be S is equal to 125 rupees. The selling price is equal to 125 rupees. So far clear, my dear students? Okay. CP was 100. When the cost price reduced by 10%, then he also reduced the selling price by 10%. His percentage of profit on the cost price will be. Okay. Now we have to find the actual profit. But new CP, new CP will be 90, reduced by 10%. New SP, new SP will be 125 minus 10%, or that will be 112.5 rupees. This is 90 rupees. Profit, profit is 112.5 minus 90, or you can say 22.5 rupees. Profit percent will be what? Actual profit percent, 22.5 by 90 into 100%, that will be 25%. 22.5 into 4 will give you 90 actually. Okay, so this is your entire question. And just have a look at it before I proceed to the next question. We will move to the next exercise now. This is the last exercise. Okay, a person sells a table at a profit of 10%. If he had bought the table at 5% less cost and sold the table for rupees 80 more, he would have gained 20%. The cost price of the table is. See, students, let's take step by step, and the question will be easy. A person sells a table at a profit of 10%. Okay. CP. C. SP is what? 10% extra, 1.1 C. A person sells a table at a profit of 10%. This is 1.1 C. If he had bought the table at 5% less cost price, now new, this is old case, new case, 5% less means 0.95 C, and sold the table for rupees 80 more, what will be the new SP? This plus 80. He would have gained 20%. Okay. Now, what is the profit? Or I can say profit is 20%. That way I can say SP by CP will be what? 120 by 100. This is nothing but SP by CP. Okay. This is what? Like this. 6 by 5 is equal to 1.1 C plus 80 divided by 0.95. Okay, if I multiply this by 100, I'll put a 100 over here. 5, 95 will cancel, will give me a 19. 6 into 19 is 114 is equal to 110C, okay, plus 8,000. So far clear, dear students? C is here, this is 0.95 C now, okay, C. So this will be 114 C. So from here I can say 4C, this gets subtracted, 4C is equal to 8,000, or C comes out to be 2,000. The cost price of the table is 2,000, okay. The cost price of the table is 2,000 rupees. Let's move ahead. This must be clear to all, okay. This was actually a bit lengthy question, but genuinely this is the best possible method of doing this question, okay. Let's move to the next one. A manufacturer fixes his selling price at 33 1 by 3 over the cost of production. If cost of production goes up by 12% and manufacturer raises his selling price by 10%, his percentage profit is. See students, let's take some easy value. Some easy value is 33 1 by 3% means one third. One third extra. So I assume CP is equal to 300. That way SP is equal to 300 plus one third of 300, that is 400. Okay. Initially CP SP. Initially, so the initially the CP was 300, SP is 400. Now what happens? Cost of production goes up by 12%. CP becomes 12% extra. What is 1% of this number? What is 10% of this number? This is the 10%. What is 1%? Remove one more zero. So what will be 12%? 12% will be 36. So the new CP will become 336. Okay, dear students. New CP becomes 336. The cost of production goes up by 12% and manufacturer raises his selling price by 10%, his percentage profit is. Achha, now this is increased by 10%. Okay, so it becomes plus 40. It becomes 440. Now what we have is profit is equal to, now SP is equal to 440, CP is equal to 336. Therefore, what I can say, profit is equal to 440 minus 336 or 104 rupees. That way profit percent, what will be profit percent? Profit percent will be profit over CP into 100. Okay, dear students, let's see how far we can calculate. Let's calculate this, cancel this by 4. Okay, this becomes 26. If I cancel this by 4, 75 plus 9 will be 84 into 100. Now the things are pretty much sorted. Why they are sorted? Because this is, if I cancel this by further 4, this will be 25, this will be 21. Now I don't need to this much percent. Now I don't need to calculate. Why? Because 21 is the denominator only in one such case. 26 by 25, 21. Okay, so this is your answer. No need to calculate this. Option 2 is your answer, and I'm sure it must be clear to all of you. Okay, dear students, I think I should take one more of this type. Then it will be a goodbye from my side, from the chapter side, this chapter side. This will be the last question of this chapter. The last question. An article was sold at a profit of 12%. Okay. Assume, let's read the question first. If the cost price would be 10% less and the selling price would be rupees 5.75 rupees. See students, since a rupees something is involved, I can't assume it to be 100. I'll assume it to be C. Assume CP is equal to C. Now, CP is equal to C. SP is what? SP is CP plus profit, or C plus 12% of C, that will be C plus 0.12 C, that will be 1.12 C. Okay. If the cost price would be 10% less and the selling price would be rupees 5.75 more. Now, what is the new CP? New CP will be 0.9 C. New SP will be 1.12 plus 5.75 rupees. There would be a profit of 30%. Profit is equal to how much? 30%. It means SP is equal to 130, CP is equal to 100. Okay, like SP by CP. That I should write it like this. The previously what I wrote was wrong. Okay, SP by CP is equal to 130, but this that is 1.12 C plus 5.75 divided by 0.9 C. Okay, dear students, so far clear? So what do I get from here? 130 into 0.9 will give me 117 C cross multiply. Okay, this into this is equal to 100 into 1.12 will give me 112 C plus 575. That way, if this subtracted from this, 5C is equal to 575. See, the cost price is now 115. At what price it should be sold to make a profit of 20%? New SP is what? CP plus profit. Now we intend to make a profit of 20%, is equal to 115 plus 20% of 115, that is 115 plus 20% means one fifth. One fifth means 23. That will give you rupees 130. Do I have any such option? Yes, I have option number 2, very similar to this. Okay, dear students, I hope that is enough. Don't forget to practice all of this at your home. Please, please, please practice all this. Okay. Please, please, please practice all this. Give a lot of time towards your studies. Otherwise, it's difficult to crack exam. There's a fierce competition. Okay. So kindly dedicate all your energies towards your studies. Be very much devoted towards your studies. Don't waste time in social networking or anything like that. It's goodbye from my side. All the very best. Okay. We'll meet again tomorrow.